Welcome back to another Connect Media podcast. And today, what we're talking about is one of the other formulas for success. And I've talked about it previously on my last episode, which was called Faith. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and check it out. But today we're talking about something different. My fault. My hair gets itchy from time to time. We're talking about discipline. What is discipline? It is holding oneself, controlling oneself, deciding when you're going to do something, controlling how you're responding to situations. Discipline is control, it's self-control. And at its core essence, you're going to need that, I believe, throughout your life journey and throughout life period. Discipline to me is more than just saying, no, I'm not doing something. I choose to do it. Or it's more than I'm going to do X, Y, and Z at a certain amount of time, no matter how I'm feeling, because that's also what discipline is, doing something despite what you're feeling it in the moment. Discipline to me is not allowing the actions of other people who you trusted to trick you out of your own position. It is controlling your mind into not letting those who you considered close partners, close associates, is you controlling yourself not to react upon the actions of others. That's what discipline is. It is also very important to include in success because you need faith, right? You got to have faith to believe that it's possible. Then you got to have discipline. That's the consistency. That's the control over yourself. That is to it's like 12 a.m. You can't even see it, can you? Can you? Yeah, I don't know. It's like 12 a.m. 12:36 at the time making this video. But let's continue. That's why I yawned. But it is also you not getting put off your square because I'm only 21, right? And I've done a lot to get here mentally where I'm at. I had to say no to a lot of things, and I had to say yes to a lot of things, even if those list of things didn't agree with my feeling. I didn't feel like waking up in the morning. I didn't feel like doing productive things every day because we're human. We're imperfect. Sometimes some people just like to sit around and do nothing, and that's okay. But in order to get what you want, you can't do that unless you're okay with just having things handed to you. I was never like that. But back to the topic of discipline. Gotta be able to tell yourself no and tell yourself yes when the certain times align. Because your thoughts can control your emotions, and your emotions can control your actions. Your actions can help dictate your future. It's just a simple formula, just a simple thinking process like that to help guide you in your next direction or to guide you in your next decision making. Because I done made some messed up decisions befriending or associating myself with people who, a lot of us are going to do that, thinking that someone is alike, thinking that you and that person are alike, thinking you and that person have similar interests, but they was fake the whole time. But that's okay because life is going to throw you curveballs. Seems like, but you gotta have faith because faith is going to tell you that it's possible. Even when certain things don't seem like it. Like right now, I'm posting. What do you call this? I'm posting intellectual, helpful, self-help, business, spiritual minded episodes, content. And if you lived in this world for the past 10 years, then you know that life has changed. Then you know that people aren't so you know that people are not really inclined to listen to things that are going to intellectually build them. A lot of people just want entertainment. That's just the vast majority. Vast majority of people want entertainment. They don't want to look inside within themselves and do the deep work and have some type of awakening. It's too hard. It's too hard for a lot of people. So they would rather be entertained. And that's okay. You got to have the discipline to say no. And when you have discipline to tell yourself no, you're going to get hated for it. That's that's the setback. That's what a lot of things people aren't going to want to do. A lot of people like to be accepted by others. Nothing wrong with that. It just means you're uncomfortable with yourself because if you were, you wouldn't care who accepted you or not. That's fine. It just means you're not brave enough to go after what you want. You don't have it in you. It just to the other person watching this video, whoever is watching this video, and if you're anything like me, get out, get your own stuff, you know, cut off people if you got to. That includes some very close members of your circle if you got to. This has been Connect Media, where big topics come into the light. Thank you.